Hey, good morning, guys. It's me. You have to excuse me. I'm sucking on a cough drop. Um, it's like gonna be 50 degrees here, and I just got back from Ohio for the funeral for my one of my best friends, and it was like 18 to 30 degrees there. And now I come back to this, and I don't think I'm sick. I think it's just a reaction to my allergies just reactivating. Because Delaware, where I work, is like the pollen capital of the world. And so I'm doing some disgusting hacking and coughing this morning. So I'm sorry. But anyways, I wanted to continue the King and Queen series. And my topic is about messy miracles. And it's really about when I went home, and the funeral was very beautiful and sad at the same time. But one of the blessings of it was is that all of us, all my friends, got to get together um, in one place at one time, and we got to hang out before and after service. And there was a core group of guys that I grew up with, and we got to sit down and talk, and we would share stories of when we grew up, and it was funny and just eye opening just to hear where we came from and just the different perspectives from everybody's different viewpoint of our history. And it was so cool. And it was funny to me because I remember some stories, I've forgotten, but I grew up as a fat, insecure kid who struggled with confidence in himself, and in talking to women, and just in so many different areas. But I was funny. I was funny back then, and I look at myself now, and I'm still, fat, insecure, and I struggle with confidence. Um, Still talking to women, I'm married, but even with my wife, I still have those moments of just doubt in just who I am, and how good I am. And so it was really interesting to see my own history from then to now, and how I'm still a mess. But beyond that, despite that, I've still done some miraculous things, which it's just a testimony to me to what God can do. But I think it's also an example of the fact that we don't have to be perfect. We don't have to be fixed to do good work, to still be good, to be good men and women, to be kings and queens. You don't have to be polished, to be sharp, to be fit, to be, you don't have to have it all lined up. Sometimes I think one of the biggest problems we have in our society today is that we look up to people who appear perfect. We look to these movie stars, these athletes, these politicians. Well, maybe not the politicians, but we look to these people, and we will fall for the superficial display that they put on. And then we do it to the people that we see. We do it to the Joneses who live next door, and we look at them and we think, man, I wish my life was perfect like theirs. I wish I was, as fit as such and such, and as strong as such and such. I watch my boy Patrick on Facebook, and the brother is just, a beast, and he's lifting and he's flexing and he's squatting, and I'm just like, man, he's just got it all. But I'm wise enough to know that he doesn't. Sorry, Patrick. You know, I've come to learn and to see beyond the skin, the shell that we're all encased in, to see what's beneath that. And not that people, it's not that I'm trying to look for people's mistakes. That's not it at all. I want to see the miracle that came out of the mistakes. I want to see how incredible you became out of your insanity, still being insane. And that's the part that's the messy miracle to me. That makes us beautifully crazy. So I just want to encourage you guys, stop waiting to be fixed to act on your faith, to move forward. Because I think some of the most amazing things are created out of our missteps. When I'm doing counseling with couples, I encourage them to speak and to communicate, regardless of whether you have the right words to say. I said, because it will look. I was working with this one couple, and they would freeze up and stop speaking because they're afraid they're going to say the wrong thing. And I said, look, just talk. And if you say the wrong thing, just apologize. In fact, I was telling her, I said, one of my secrets, and I do it in counseling, is that, you know, if I'm unsure, I said, yeah, I'll apologize ahead of time. I said, look, if I offend you, if I say something that's not quite accurate, I apologize. I'm going to apologize ahead of time. But I want to tell you what's on my mind and what's on my heart. So I'm already breaking it down to you that I am not the authority. I'm just another imperfect person trying to make his way. And that's the miracle. Is that we're all just imperfect people trying to make a way out of no way, trying to find, our way through the tunnel, through the jungle, through the forest. And we're going to get lost sometimes. But that's what makes us so great, is that we've been lost, we will get lost, and we will still eventually find our way. So I just want you to be confident in that you're not supposed to be perfect. You're not supposed to be strong, fit, healthy, sane. You're just supposed to keep trying. So today's Monday, and I'm going to work, and I'm going to keep trying. So I'm doing group tonight for those who are in my area. We're gonna work on this topic on depression, and how it affects our lifestyle, and just some myths and some misunderstandings we have about depression. It's just an open discussion. I am bringing donuts, um, and we're gonna have a good time. Bring your own coffee. Somebody said, "Will, you should bring coffee." I'll think about it. Maybe I will. I'm not a big coffee drinker. I'm selfish, so you guys might have to bring your own coffee. But we're gonna have a great time. It's gonna be fun. It's only 45 minutes, and I hope to see you there. And we're gonna talk about how incredible we are, even in our own insanity. Okay. I love you guys, and I appreciate all your prayers. And I'll talk to you soon. Peace.